I'm focused on my goal.
Just sport.
Producing events with my company. So I was very inspired by David Beckham, you know.
Oh my goodness, fashion.
For example, I love Louboutin. I'm a Parisian. I love fashion.
You are my superstar.
No.
God, why today is rain?
Et c'est terminé!
Glad to see you again.
I have questions about your daily routine. For example, your morning time, your evening. What about your normal life?
Okay, so for example, yesterday when we met,
Yeah.
I was training on the morning. Then I was going into an appointment for business. Then I have the show, so I think I have fashion things like, for example, it's Fashion Week for the moment. And then I was going again to the training, and then I had a dinner with a brand. So I mean, my day are about training twice and appointments or fashion shows, or if it's not fashion shows, it can be fashion appointment or something with my agency.
Okay, but also this is not typical your day, or typical. You have many appointments per day.
Yeah,
I think
used to-
you're always just sport.
I have a company which I'm working on, and we have appointments for the next. We are producing events with my company, so
Okay.
I have appointments with my company.
Okay, I didn't know. Who is your main teacher? Your really teacher? Who motivate you? Who your example in your life?
My example, I think I have two examples. I mean several. For like everything I do, I was very inspired by David Beckham, you know?
Really?
Because yeah, I really love what he did between sports and fashion. So it was a truly inspiration for me. And then into my world, I mean, I'm really inspired by people like Muhammad Ali, because he's like a big figure, or someone more common, I mean, Rocky, because I love the movie. I learned my sport with a champion named Aurélien Duhart. He gave me the passion of the sport, and he just learned me how to start and etc. And then when my career starts, I start to change trainers and have several trainers to increase my level into different ways.
What he said, for example, if you're tired or you can't tired.
I can tell you, but it's not about getting it's not about getting tired or something like that. It's about motivation and goals. I'm thinking about not how I feel, but how I can do to achieve something. That means I'm not focused on my status, you know. I'm focused on my goal, and that's why you can achieve more points, and you can be. I mean, you can climb mountains if you don't see how you are, but you see where you want to go.
Yeah. What are your main goals?
My main goal is to continue to do what I'm doing, to be the best, and to democratize my sport. I mean, kickboxing, to put it into beautiful place like fashion place, and to send it more popular.
For example, I didn't understand.
For example, you know, my last fight was in Grand Palais. It's a very beautiful place where it's more. It's a place which hosts art, fashion, but never
This
fights.
was your plan,
And
yeah?
it was my plan to
so.
introduce fights to make people know my sport.
Interesting. Oh my goodness, fashion.
And for example, you never go into my
Yeah.
my world.
Yeah.
Next time, I hope
Yeah.
if you are in Paris when I'm fighting, I invite you, and
Yeah.
you can discover. And I think by this way, more and more people from different sides can find out my sport.
Perfect. This is really sensation, I can say. Your favorite brand?
It's a hard question, you know. It depends, because for the shoes, for example, I love Louboutin. You know,
Louboutin.
Louboutin,
Of course. Parisan can't say it.
and I love Italian brands, you know, Versace, Dolce Gabbana, these kinds of brands I really love to wear.
But for you, it's important your style, yeah? You're
Yeah,
a super style man.
I love to be in a good style, and I'm a Parisian. And you know, since I'm a kid, because I remember my mom was reading fashion books, and I was taking the books into the toilets, and I was reading.
Okay.
So I love fashion.
You teach me.
Okay,
Show me.
let's do it. Just one time, like one.
Oh.
Because here is the strength, you know. So like you are like, see where I'm. If you the distance is good, and when you see the distance good, you come back and no, bam, big power on the right. You see?
Okay.
For example, 1, 2. Okay.
But I must then, yeah?
Yeah, you turn with your hips because you to put your weight on the punch. And in my sport, it's not only with the legs. So we can shoot on the legs, we can shoot with the knee, and that's why a lot of women love this sport, because it's working all the body, not only the arms. You see?
But also this is perfect sport for just
it can maintain you in great form. Important things in life, I think, is to respect my body first. That means to eat well, to eat healthy, and to entertain in great form my life. That means training, not boxing, but just training. Then family is so important. I mean, the place where you're coming from. So to never forget what's your origins, and to stay close to your basics. I mean, and to do beautiful things. That means to be good with people, because life is just that, be good, and life give you back.
Yeah, absolutely.